The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
What up?
Hey, yo.
What's up?
Hey, yo. Today's a special Friday.
Yeah.
I got my family in the building. The family's in the building. NYC is in the building. Hollis Ave is in the building. Everyone's out here. So before we go any further, let me just introduce the family. This is Big Sock.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
From NYC. You thought I had a New York accent?
Oh, man. Cut it out.
You thought I had a New York accent? Okay. Yo.
My shit like.
Today is going to be a good one. So, all right. A couple of things on the table right now. So, Biggie Smalls is the illest.
Definitely.
Not necessarily. I think his daughter is the illest. Yo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on out there. Big said he going to get it so his daughter ain't got to depend on no man.
Oh, man.
It was unturned.
Yeah,
It was all good just a week ago. Okay. So we got that.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. We can keep going on. You know what I'm saying? Who's paging me at 6 a.m? She want to bail who out? It's a lot of that going on.
Dream.
You know what I mean? So we got a couple of things on the table right now. Social media is buzzing. We said, yo, I got my family in the building. We said we're gonna turn it up. Today seems more like it's a bro thing. It's a man cave thing.
Yeah.
All the females in the group tonight decided for some reason they got somewhere to be, something to do.
They had to get their hair did,
Nails done, everything.
You know, hey, they got their boo-boos coming over.
Which is all good.
Sassy, what's up? Oh,
So hold on, let me get it straight now. So as soon as I say that now, look who popping in now.
Sassy's and the
MD,
spy.
my man MD, I'm gonna put you on pause for 1 minute. I'm gonna bring you in, my man. Let me bring Sassy in real quick. Cause now after I done said all the females, they was,
Yeah, I guess Sassy was running for this.
well, she's
one.
on her way. Cause she was yet. She on her way.
I'm on my way.
Oh,
okay.
Be careful.
It's all
I
good.
just saw a red light. Don't run no red lights, man. New York City, they crazy out there.
It's all good. It's all good. You going or you coming to the shop? Which one?
No, I'm gonna do it remote.
Okay. All right. So stand by.
All right.
Next up. All right. Before we go any further, let me introduce myself. And this is Live at the Barbershop, all the way live, all the time. My name is John. I'm the host for tonight. Sitting next to me usually is my man Q, but you know how we do. I got Big Sock in. So Big Sock's in the middle. Q's on the other side of him.
What's
Big
up?
Sock, what's up?
What's up?
It's family, man. That's all that matters, man. Big NY, you know how we do. This is my cousin from JA.
Bring
This is
that-
what we do. So,
Yeah. There you go.
all right, they got this.
There
big
you
old
go.
thing all
There
in
you
my
go.
Mouth.
Okay.
Homo,
And I go.
and this is a big guy right here too.
Yo, I need to know what he taking, because yo, me and him used to be the same size. Retirement sounds well.
Had to see y'all.
Okay.
Next to Big Sock is my man, Yo Q. Yo Q, what it do?
Yo, what's up, man? It's a beautiful night in the 305 again, man. You know, we chop it up.
Before we go any further, I'm gonna bring my man MD out of Miami. MD, what it do? What it do? Bring MD in the building. What up? What up?
What's good? What's good? Live at the barbershop. This is how we do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yo, T, yo, Madness, what up? Plus in Atlanta, what up? Big Shug, what up? What up?
Tough.
Tough talk, Miami. Yeah, baby. What up? Check it. I'm gonna start off with this. I know we spoke about the Biggie thing, but I had to jump this first because this one had me I'm just puzzled about it. I spoke to a couple of female friends and everyone, and we're trying to figure it out. Like, where's it stand? So now, recently a man booked a flight.
A husband.
Oh yeah, let me put it the right way.
A husband.
A husband booked a flight to go on a trip with his mans in them.
With his mans in them.
Okay. With his mans and his wife.
Yeah.
But
hold up. They flying first class.
Plot twist. Plot twist. So they fly. So I think it went down like this. Maybe it went down like this. I don't think they told her. I think when they went to the airport, they all started walking, right? So they made her go first. So she's walking. She's like, all right, I'm on row 49C. And she's still walking, right? And she's walking, yo, what up, man?
What's up?
So she's walking, and then she turns back.
She wasn't at 49 seats. That bitch was in the luggage. She was down in the luggage caper with the cat.
Yo, she turns back, and her man and the homies in the first class getting the hot towels on their hands. And she's like, hold up, what? So now we're asking the question. So me and Callie, we was talking. Shout out to Callie. Everybody out in Cali, matter of fact. Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, shout out Cali.
Khalil. Everybody out there.
Yeah.
It's
all family. One big family out there.
But we were trying to figure out now. All right. The $1 million question. I know everybody got this. MD, I know you got this on your mind too.
Tough. All
right. So we all got homies that you hang with. I got a bunch of homies that I hang with that's like family. Big Sock note, it was a whole squad. But when it comes to you traveling with your girl, your wife, I should say, not your girl, your wife.
Yeah.
Wifey takes a
okay.
Plateau.
How does that map out? So now first things first, what you say?
Wifey should have booked the ticket.
Absolutely. Because I know I don't mess with the internet, so my boo and my wife gonna hold that down. You know,
so it's not looking good if wifey didn't book the ticket.
But what's the first thing you thought about?
The first thing I thought about was actually
he's Rainbow.
Yeah.
Alphabet crew.
Yeah.
He's from the Alphabet crew. Yeah.
The Alphabet boys.
See, that's the main thing. Everyone I spoke to.
Hold on. You know, we from the hood, so a lot of people might think Alphabet boys. We talk about ATF,
not jump out.
No.
FBI.
One time.
No.
All them special guys, tactical forces and all that. No, we talking about that other crew. We talking about the whole 26 letters and whatever new joint they want to add now.
The band Butcher Button.
Yeah.
Yo, but you know the funny thing about that too?
Yeah,
there's some factors that's missing. You hearing a little bit of like what went down, but there's like when I watched it and I was listening, there's some factors missing that I'm like, true enough, you know, them alphabets, yeah, but there's some other factors because here it is. If again, your boys, your family, true. But if you married this chick and she's supposed to hold you down and you hold her down, why would she sit up in economy while you in first class? Something up with that.
Exactly.
With your home. Whoa, I'm gonna tell you a plot twist to it. I'm gonna tell you a plot twist as we go down the line because I just want to find out what everyone's thought is. So let me go to the female on the panel. Sassy, you can hear me?
I got you. What's up?
Okay, so what was your first thought when you heard about it?
She's
you know what? Even better.
No.
If it was you, what
happening?
What would the household sound like?
Sassy, don't crash your car right now. Be a little easy on that brake pedal, on that gas pedal.
So now, if it was you, what would it be?
That's what She's the cover
Say again.
I said she's the cover up. She's the beard, and she don't even know it.
Oh, she's the cover
She's the
up.
cover. Yo, they call that a blanket. Callie put me on to that. She said
She's a beard. She's a beard.
it's a bear.
Beard.
Oh, you break it
Like
up
the
a
beard
little
on,
bit.
who got a beard up there? Saki got a beard. Like that.
Man, why you shooting at my little fake thing, man? You doing big things over here, man. Come on, cut it out. You doing big things, man. This light, man. This is an old man fake facade.
So now I'm gonna throw this to Q.
Yeah.
So now with your situation that just recently went down, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Which one?
Oh, man. He got that many.
Somebody in the building, put on that song. Player. Okay, which one?
He said, which one?
Okay.
A lot of things happening, man.
So okay.
305. I get the big eye.
The biggest thing that happened recently.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say now, if it was you now, because knowing that what was coming, I think you would have booked an economy too.
They reckless.
So I think, am I right or wrong?
No.
See, like MD, you thinking the same thing like me. I'm saying to myself, there gotta be a something in between it. It gotta be something. Like she treated him like dirt.
But even
She did some dirt.
But even if they got family feud, put her in the economy and up front with your dude. That's still wrong, man.
Yo.
She got to
Might not be wrong to him though.
hold it down in the plane.
See, but
If she messed up before that and he put her on punishment and you sit up in economy, that might be what's going on right there.
my man T, you always on it. Look,
T.
the husband is a fruitcake.
Putting his homeboy in the first class got his wife. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see what you need.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's a rainbow guy, man.
Extra sprinkles on that.
Janine said a beard. Okay, a gay man cover up. Oh, it's a beard. See, I heard different things. Now on the West Coast, they call it a blanket. So when they termed it to me, they said blanket. I said life. They said what? I said life. They said what is that? I said life blanket. They said I don't know what that is.
So let me ask Janine a question. I should cut this beard off.
She said a beard.
That's what they're called.
She said that's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
You got double vision.
Yeah. It changes from that R. Kelly thing in the closet shit.
To
To
a beard.
a beard.
I don't understand the science to it.
What's it, beard or beard?
It's a cover up. Beard.
Oh, beard. You know who you're talking about. Shit, y'all, man. That's how I keep it, right?
Hold on. I black beard. Grizzly. I which one that? Black beard, grizzly.
That's how a beard or a beard.
Yo, Q get ready. Q said I'm cutting mine off tomorrow.
Yeah, we done with this shit tomorrow, man. 86 and shit. This shit in the garbage.
This is salt and pepper, man.
So the main thing what we're trying to find out now, what would cause you to do that? Because, all right, for instance now, MD, or even Sassy, if it's vice versa. If your man is giving you an issue, do you still go on vacation with him? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I know...
It happened to me, too.
What, you got to put in the economy?
No. I was told a situation ended 4 years when I was on trips, cruise, everything. My situation
you can't breeze over there. Hold on.
My situation is 2 years that I know of.
That it was over?
I know 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was here in 4 years.
So 2 years prior, it was done.
When I was enjoying myself, I was done.
First things first. When you were married,
hold on.
Q, when you married,
yeah,
they matriculate everything.
Yeah.
So if you had 2 arguments, you might have had 6 arguments. You didn't even know what these arguments. You might have just asked them like, "Yo, where my toothbrush at?" And that shit
it's automatic.
That shit counted as an argument. You still love them, but the shit counted as an argument. Like, come on, their math is different than our math.
Pictures, everything, cruise.
He said 2 years. And it was 4 years.
Q said,
4 years.
He said, it's done 4 years ago. Q said,
Boy, I enjoyed 2 extra years and don't even know that it was.
That's 2 extra stimulus pass. Yeah, went out the door too.
Oh, I didn't get that.
See? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I didn't
She
get the
intercepted
stimulus.
it.
But that's my point with it. If I have an issue with you, would I still bother to bring you on a flight? Now, for me to bring my friend with me and do that, it's one or two things. It's either the two of y'all is I was about to say something.
No. It's absolutely.
Can I say it?
Hold on.
Can I say it?
I don't know what Q stand say.
Will Smitten it. Will
Ain't
Smitten
nobody
it.
smacking nobody on the show tonight.
Allegedly. No, this ain't no smack. This ain't no smack. What I'm talking about is the Will Smith
Entanglements?
situation. No. What do you call it? What's that thing? The fruit roll up, the twist thing. It's a fruit roll up. Because remember, at one point, him and Dwayne Martin, it was rumored it was a lot of things moving with that. Because remember, Jada at one point was saying, yo, they too close. Dude living in the crib. He lives on the compound. What's up with that?
Yeah.
So that's Will Smith. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's an underline Smithed. Will Smith.
Yeah. Ill Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. It's kind of funny, man, because you know what? For being married for as long as I have been, I'm like 29, 30 years in the making. It's funny. You know, your wife hangs out with your bros and all of that. But at the end of the day, your bro is your bro and your wife is your wife.
Yeah.
All right. Forget about who booked the trip and all of that.
Yeah.
If we riding out and I'm in economy, she in economy.
Yeah.
If I'm up there with the motherfucking co-pilot, she up there with the co-pilot. So I don't know what happened. That whole thing right there is a whole spin-off. I don't even know. I know what I'm doing. It just don't make any sense.
I wonder how
there's something else. Just so many factors. Again, there's some things that's missing from out of the story.
Yeah, you ain't never gonna hear the truth, brother, and you absolutely right.
I don't want to tell the tail end of it yet. I want to hear what everyone had to say.
They say it's two sides to every story. There's her side, your side, and the truth.
Let me drop this little gem on the back part of it. So now, the wife said she was talking to the dude, and the dude said, the friend said to her, well, you know, I gotta ask your opinion on something. Hold on. So he said, yo, you know that because of how you be acting, why he do what he do, right? So that alone tell you something.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I said, yo, fruit roll up.
Yeah, you're gonna talk about my wife.
I got a friend in the building, family in the building. So I just want to ask a question. This is female in the shop. Ask a question now. Your husband. I'm not even gonna say your man. Your boyfriend, your husband. You guys go on a trip, but he decides to put you in coach. Him and his homeboys in first class. What's the first thing you think?
Come to
you know your husband. Ooh. Okay. See, that's the thing. What I'm saying. Everyone off rip.
Hey, John.
I'm just saying. It's a fruit roll up.
Hey, John, you said something.
Fruit roll up. See?
John, you said something. She said you asked the wife again. She said that you know your husband, but the question is, do you really know your husband?
See, that's the main thing.
Do you really know your husband? Just like for a lot of men, do you really know your wives?
If it was all three, so what she's saying is,
but if they wanted to sit together to talk, that's different. You know
right.
I want to go to sleep half the time or listen to my music or
What's up?
But the three got to be there.
Right. Yeah. See, and that's why we're trying to figure it out now. If he had an issue with you, meaning that two of y'all had a riff, or he's trying to get back at you with something.
Man, it's crazy.
Why do it that way with a friend? Yeah, that just looks awkward on his part.
Yeah, and then you didn't.
You see what I'm saying? It looked awkward on his part. Not only that, but again, now it's like, why bother to go on a vacation that's gonna be tension the whole time?
Tense.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you going to wherever you're flying to,
Yeah.
wherever you go, unless you stay with your homie in a hotel, that right? That's a done deal right there. Then
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? Because if he's not staying in a hotel with you might as well fly back.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't.
Or just don't even bother get about to see. Just wait and just return. Because that tells you automatically what the deal is.
I wonder if they left him to close that curtain in between.
All right, thank you. No problem, thank you. But
Looking like closing the curtain.
you looking at her like you talking that shit. I got you.
The whole situation comes off out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like I told you, it's like, listen, we all up here on this panel, the followers out there. Thank you for checking in once again on the Barbershop Friday.
Yeah,
I know what it is, but like if you're a real man, you know your lady takes care of things. You don't have a home without that other counterpart,
right?
Yeah,
and things that you're not capable of handling. Me,
She did.
I'm Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble. I don't know nothing about them computers. I don't know nothing about checking in for a flight, nothing. So when it comes to me, I turn that card and I turn that Wi-Fi over to Wifey. She handle everything.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of strange to me. And you know, you don't want to put people's business out there. You don't want to. It's crazy. We live in a crazy world, but it just don't make no sense. Why would I book my man first class and we up here, and then you got Wifey holding on to the tail of the plane?
Yeah.
She might have not even made the trip. You know that if you put her in economy, you might as well say she worked for JetBlue or American Airlines, and she was the one putting the luggage on the joint.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's my feeling.
See, that's what he said. See, my man T. He said where she sit, he sits.
Yeah. That's time. I respect that.
All right, let's go into the second segment now. And I had Brooklyn's in the house.
Hold on, but you didn't hit us with the sleeper on like what?
Oh, no.
Oh, you want to hit that at the end of the
No, I had to hit him. I didn't want to say it yet, but that the sleeper was that the friend told her the reason why he does the things that he's do is because of how she is. Meaning that the reason why he booked and put your ass in because you know, whatever the thing, whether she nags or whatever the reason is.
She's
nagging. What I'm saying is for a friend to tell her that.
Yeah, friend.
That seemed like a catty.
That sucks.
A catty
that Run DMC shit. What's that? You
talk too much. Okay.
And you never shut up. It happens, man.
And
What's
that's
up,
the thing.
Soldier?
So chill, what up? So
True.
and that's the thing with it. So second part now. We gotta go to Brooklyn. Biggie Smalls' princess, firstborn, Tiana, she recently I guess what do you want to say? Entangled. So her boo thing
that ain't no
got roped up in New York.
Right.
So I'm gonna matter of fact, you the guest, I'm gonna let you ride out this one here.
She's a ride and die.
Yeah, to me, that's a ride or die. That ain't no entanglement. You've been with somebody together 2 years. I got a kid together. Listen.
2 years.
So, all right.
I don't know if her 2 years.
I'm about to say
4 years. Like,
hey,
I wasn't there. I don't know if that number matriculated.
I'm about to say, hey, he said 2 years. I said, listen,
that's a sticky number.
I don't know.
Before Q, what is it?
MD, when is it official? 2 years?
No, ain't even that. I'm thinking, yo, MD
shaking his head like
the reason why I'm saying it.
You on this one by yourself,
yo.
champ.
The reason why I'm saying that, because I'm like, yo, if I get the phone call and I'm dealing with somebody and it's only been, what they said, 2 years? All right, you know, if the person's worth it, all right. Yeah. Okay.
But, I mean.
Because at first I was about to say, 2 years for 1.5?
No.
I'm wondering, okay, what have they gone through within those 2 years?
You have a kid. At the end of the day,
listen, the kid factors.
All right. The kid factor, and for me, another factor is even if it was male or female, that's just like my wife getting locked up for whatever. It don't matter. If that's your boo, that's your Bonnie, that's your Clyde, you got to hold them down. Right. I know everybody looking at it as big daughter, It's 1.5. Nigga,
Nah.
1.5, and you got 12.5. What is that, nigga? That's a box of ding dongs and Sprites.
No, the thing I'm talking about now, the reason why I'm saying,
But is she with him now?
yeah,
they still together.
They're together.
But-
okay.
But the thing why I'm saying that, right? Because at one point there was financial issues because the estate for Big wasn't really getting what it's supposed to be getting. So the reason why I'm saying that is like, oh man, I finally got that 1.5 that Puff owed me for like 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, they ain't playing One More Chance as much as I thought they was gonna play it. You know what I mean?
They gonna
So
play,
so
the
the
play
thing,
big shit for you.
nah, they gonna play it. But what I'm saying is, majority of that is going to Puff because remember, Big had sold the publishing. So the publishing money ain't coming like how it should be coming. So why that's the reason why I'm saying now, like, damn, 1.5. What'd he do? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta tell. What'd he do? What did he do?
Yeah. But
what you think on the 2-year factor? Your number's gonna be 2.
2 years is a -4.
Remember now. You gotta remember now.
2 years.
Remember now.
Listen,
The dude.
Two is crucial.
It was a hit and run now.
2 years is
It was a
close.
hit and run. And a mom and a young kid got hit.
Yeah. And this is not his
And
first
listen,
time.
hold on,
And that's
listen,
running
listen,
from 5-0.
Listen,
It's not his first encounter.
Hold on, but they said them two got escaped.
Yeah.
They got out of there. It wasn't no real hits. But we ain't gonna say at the end of the day it was a hit and run. You ain't supposed to be smash and grab or hit nobody and ride off. Things happen. But one person was, I don't think it was critically hit, but I think his leg and stuff was really messed up.
So this is his second encounter.
It don't seem like it's a second encounter. What it looks like is that he had that first one.
Yeah.
Then they pulled him over, and then son got shaky on the pullover and did some rap.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, listen, we going off of news that people are hitting with, so it's hit or miss. To me, I thought the focal point about it is, and everybody had their own opinion. I know people looking like, yo, why Big Daughter throwing out 1.5 on a bomb? But for me,
she put up her mansion.
If my wife decides to jump out the window and go stick up a Winn-Dixie or a Publix, what can I do? That's my ride or die.
But watch this.
Yeah.
Let's something come to mind to me though. Again, because you mentioned when it's wifey, that's a different ball game.
Yeah.
If
baby daddy.
If you ain't got that ring on that finger, because here it is, I'm like, wait a minute. Was it a solid good 2 years that they done went through some things, that they done went through some trials and they together? Or it's been like just kind of up and down. I break up with you after 2 months, we come back together. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Hold on the line. Keep going, MD.
Yeah, so I'm curious as to that, because was it truly a strong 2 good years that they together? That they don't, went through some ups and downs, but they stuck it out? Or was it, I'm sick of you, get out the house. I'm sick of you, you get out the house. We won't see each other for 2 months, then you come back, yeah, baby, I'm sorry, or whatever like that. Let's make this work. After 2 weeks, you get together, then I'm sick of you, get out the house.
Yeah, that's not valued 1.5.
MD, I think I can. Let me analyze how you putting it. I think MD. I think MD. I think MD got that phone call. MD start breaking it down.
Cochran of the hood, MD. You want people to put their points up on
her family. Her family called and such and such got locked up. I was like, word. They're like, yo, we know you just got that puffy money, so we know you got it. I was like, yeah, but it's only been, it's like 1 and like 8 months, and ain't really 2 years yet.
Well, hold on.
I don't really.
Not in defense of Shorty or Big Daughter, but that wasn't even Puff money, because when you read the article or how they explain it out there, she put a crib up.
Yeah, she put a crib up. Yeah.
Puff money long, man. If you got that money, you could throw that up there or whatever. We can even go back to Puff booking other trips and put one of his girls in the back.
Yeah.
I done shot y'all a shot, innuendo. Yeah, I caught that one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sassy, where you at?
Yeah.
I'm back, man. I'm some antique technology, but I'm back.
You know what time it is. He was out there hocking out me down.
Yeah, you like that. Wow. Put that one right up under that belt, man.
Yo,
Waistline.
I got T on the line. T, what up, T?
What up? What up?
What's good, man?
What up, everybody?
What's good?
Tough talk.
What's
man.
up, T?
What up?
What's up, Sassy? What's up, everybody? Man, I watched that video, man, before y'all went on air with the P Diddy. Biggie Small's daughter, boyfriend, baby daddy.
Yeah.
But it triggered me. That shit triggered me so bad, dude. You don't know how much. Like, if I was just like in jail with him, I'd just slap his ass. This dude ran over a woman. He ran over a baby, dude.
Yeah.
And a man. He ran over 3 people just to escape the cop.
Get away, yeah.
The baby got hit out the stroller and rolled under the truck. He had no type of courtesy to even stop it, even though I know the police probably would have beat him down.
Right.
But constantly, being as a human being, he just hit a baby
See
in
that?
the stroller, dude. And you hear the mother screaming as she holding her baby. I don't know if the baby died or anything like that. I hope not. I hope nothing happened to the baby.
Nah, they
I know he turned himself in.
They Gucci.
He turned himself in 6 days later.
6 days, yeah.
Right? It's still not good. It's still not good enough.
See, that's
Still not
the
good
thing.
enough. You should have turned yourself in that same day.
That's the thing I was asking in between. Is the moral compass between it, but between you knowing that someone did something that caused harm to somebody else. So do you still ride it out, even though you know, like, okay, because on the show we always talk about that same situation where accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's accountability. So now when you bail him now, does he go back a couple months now and do the same thing again?
More than likely.
You understand what I'm saying? Because usually it ends up like that when it's just like a child. If you constantly keep not allowing them to learn, they'll just keep repeating the process.
Yeah.
So that's more what I was trying to get in between without saying so much, because the moral compass of what happened and then you going to bail them, is the fact again now, what happened if she didn't have the bread?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, they got a kid in common?
Yeah. You know what? You know what, John?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to touch on too. That's what I wanted to comment on too. He turned himself in 6 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I was saying is, instead of turning yourself in the next day or the same day, and then she bailed him out within 24 hours. She put up her $1 million home to bail him out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She did that. And if I was Biggie Smalls right now and I seen it, I would roll over in my grave on my daughter, dude.
Yeah, because
I guarantee if Biggie was still alive.
Yeah.
Right? I understand if Biggie was still alive, his daughter probably wouldn't even be with this retarded ass dude. Okay, so Biggie Smalls probably would have put it. A dad will put his foot down on the daughter boyfriend if he's an asshole. Right. Like, I understand she's wrong, but at the same time,
I think she convinced him turning himself.
She probably did, but I'm not putting up my house.
I don't know.
I let him know that she got his back,
Nah.
I understand that, dude, but
if he run away, she about to be homeless. You crazy. Never that.
MD, that's the part we talk. That madness. That's the part we're talking about.
T.
It's not T. It's not.
Hey, Q, call everybody.
Yeah,
No,
listen. Q at the end of the alphabet, so he's just like, yo, fuck it. T M V. I love Q though.
Yo,
listen,
T.
Listen, Q come after R. We know Q come 2 years, but it might have been 4. Might have been 4. I love Q.
Yeah, I just think she did that and let him know. And the worst part of it is that she's not married. They're not married.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
You ride for a wife.
She just had a baby from a guy that she's not even married to.
Yeah.
A baby daddy that he's probably still not gonna be with you. And it's at the end of the day, dude, this man did something wrong, dude. He ran over people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he could have just took it like a man, get locked up, dude. You did stupid shit. You deserve it's consequences behind your action.
She ain't
okay?
making her boy stay a day in jail, man.
Nah, but definitely.
So
why couldn't anybody else bail him out though?
What happened?
And
that's the question. Why couldn't anybody else bail him out?
And this tell us.
Hold up, Em. I'm gonna let you get your point off. Hold up. Go ahead, T.
And this tell us about her character, right? This tell us about her. I don't give a fuck how much love you into. This girl went to go put up $1 million house to bail him out after he ran over a baby where he probably could have killed. And then you know what? She ugly, dude. I hate to say that, dude. She's ugly, dude. Brittany Small's daughter is ugly, dude.
I never wanted to say that.
I knew this guy was a shooter.
She looked like
he had a build up.
She looked like a dude.
You know, that's why I really wanted to go back. But I wanted Q to talk to is fucked up math 2, 4. I love him. This is my guy. But his math is off. Like if it's 2, it's 2. If it's 4, it's 4. He didn't know if you was MD. Like, listen, now that you done shot that missile off, all right, listen, let's stop shooting that Big. Big wasn't the. Big, I'm in touch with my sexuality.
He said it.
Big wasn't the handsomest nigga out there. Whoever the nigga gonna make, it really wasn't gonna be. That shit wasn't gonna be America's top model. I don't know, but that shit wasn't gonna be no Beyonce. Nigga, that shit we thought it was gonna be a strong shake.
I want to know about that.
Yeah.
She looks like a
so
dude.
I respect you for shooting like that.
Well, that's tough talk.
Oh, he's a straight shooter.
Yeah, man.
Straight shooter.
Tough talk, man. I just tell it how it is, man.
You crazy, man, because it's just lodged in my head. She looks like a dude. Oh, he's so much.
Hold on. So now y'all making a whole different spin. So maybe it's her secure in the fact that she might not find another one.
Let me keep this one here.
You gotta find love where you can find it.
Good or bad, let me keep them.
But you know what, too, John?
Yeah.
I hate to say this. I mean, I hate to say this part too. But if you think about it, man, this man, he had a woman to put up $1 million house for him. He kind of a player, man. He a player, man.
No,
this man, he had a woman.
Like
no, what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is, you was right. Listen.
No, but what I'm saying is,
hold on.
Listen.
Hold on,
but what I'm saying is, how many women gonna put up $1 million house for you?
Well, listen, T. I said it at the beginning, and I ain't going back. I'm not taking anything from what you say. Listen, when you got 12.5 and you put up 1.5, we can't ask Q what the you know. This nigga might say 3.
Yo.
It might come out to be 11. So, but 1.5 to big daughter, is like 100, 200 to us.
I'm working. We gotta make sure
everybody in the family.
We gotta make sure that people can assume that because it's big, that she getting the bread off of that. Can't assume that. At one point, she was doing her fashion thing,
and I still feel her fashion. No, not trying to be funny. When you read different excerpts and you look at it, just don't watch one loop or get your info from one spot.
Right. Yeah.
What they're saying is she ain't a mogul like Puff or Jay or one of these dudes, but she's doing her thing with the art factor
underneath.
And supposedly they got a restaurant. I might be saying things wrong, you know. NY News, we get news all over the place, but some of it's gonna be true. Yeah, some of it. You gotta pick through it. When I did that shot with Diddy. Hopefully, I caught that one. Back, but you should have caught it. I don't
we all know what the deal is.
Yeah. We
nah,
know
but
that.
she's doing other things, so she's not just waiting
Sitting
for
around.
a check from her pop's money.
Right.
She doing art, and I believe they involved with something with a restaurant. I just looked at it like, listen, man, this is the age nobody really get married no more. Nobody hang around. Listen, you got a kid with the dude. He jumped out the window, did some bullshit. He gonna hold him down.
Yeah.
And even though she ugly,
Why you said?
even though she ugly, I don't really see you. I don't see your face. So I don't know how good you look, T. And I ain't trying to shoot at you, but if you had the same situation and you had to hold your boo down, would you just let her
You don't know
to the wayside?
T love money.
She's ugly.
T love money.
Okay. Wait for that paper.
Hey, tell T. I said,
Yeah, say it again. Say it again.
He said, if it was you, what would you do for your boo? I said, whoa. You don't know T.
They cut me off.
With what? With what situation?
No, he said if it was you.
Would you put up bail? Would you bond your boo out?
I said, you don't know T.
Oh, if
T love his money.
if she ran over somebody?
Yeah.
If she ran over somebody?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, boy. I'm leaning, boy.
I'm gonna throw, I'm sort of like the clown in the crew. Listen, we gotta also look at this. What we see reported to us, half of the time don't even be the half truth.
Yeah.
We gotta find out, was the mother with the stroller crossing on the green, or was she walking in between?
Yo,
listen, New York streets is vicious.
Nah, but look, here we go. No, here we go.
Huh?
No, here we go. I watched the video. I watched the full video.
okay.
Okay? I watched the full video.
Yeah.
He got stopped by police. They told 2 police officers was at his door, his driver's side.
Right.
Copy.
Whatever they was asking for, driver license or whatever.
And that was stupid for him.
He
to
knew he
bail
was in
like
trouble.
that.
Whoa.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm glad
He-
you updated
he-
that. I appreciate that.
That's deep.
Hold on.
Dynamics and everything. If you gotta pull over, you peeling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey,
Go ahead.
So he know he's messed up record wise.
riding dirty.
So yes. So he pulled off. The lady was crossing the street, not probably like 20 feet away from the whatever they stopped her from. It was a UPS driver on the side. He was unloading the truck. He hit all 3 of them. And while he was pulling off, he hit all 3 of them, dude. Kept running. He kept going, like probably 60 miles per hour down the street. They couldn't. He drove off. Whatever. 6 days later, he turned himself in, dude.
Well, like
Now, if this was me, if it was flipped the other way around, if it was flipped the other way around, and my wife did that, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, if I bond her out, dude, I'm probably gonna be like, what the fuck was you thinking about?
Before you
what
bond
the
out.
fuck was you thinking about?
Before you bond out.
Yeah, like I'll probably, you know what? I probably won't even do it. Because I'm gonna be like, what was you thinking, dude?
Right.
Like, I didn't marry no person like this. What the fuck was you thinking? Why would you run somebody over? 3 people at that.
Maybe
see,
he had something on him.
But
He
see,
had to
that's the
drop
thing.
off.
No, Q, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if the roles was flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If my wife was the driver, what I'm saying is she represents you as a man.
Yeah.
So whatever she do makes you look bad.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? What are you thinking about? That was a stupid ass move.
Yeah.
She gotta get the consequences behind it. And I'm gonna not punish her like basically like a slave. But what I'm saying is she gotta get cussed out, dude. And you know what, too? She gotta suffer the consequences. I don't even know if I'll probably put up $1 million house, dude. That's stupid. You ran over a baby.
Yeah.
See, all right. So I was trying to think of something. So I was trying to play devil's advocate by saying, what would you do if you got pulled over and whether you was riding dirty, you got priors or something, right? Because sometimes you can make a rash decision and not even realize what's up. So now I'm not saying that he's not stupid.
That's most.
But what I'm saying is I'm just trying to figure out now because we don't know the individual. So let's just put ourselves, because you and I know someone that was in a situation not too long ago, a couple years back in New York, same situation. You know what I'm saying? So that person, I know him personally, a very good dude, had Queens on lockdown for a minute looking for him. So with him, it puzzled me because he did the same thing. Got pulled over, had the burners. Know he had priors, got nervous, and hit it. I'm not gonna say what he did in between, but it got rowdy. So for me knowing the individual, I said it also to myself when I heard about it. I said, damn, what you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Listen, ain't hit no babies. Might have took out a fruit stand or two. And fruit is still important. I eat my 5 fruit groups daily.
They go to UPS.
Yeah. I don't know about a baby in a stroller, but he took out a couple of fruit sticks.
It got wild in New York looking for this dude.
Yeah, something
it got very wild.
Yeah, he had something that he had to drop off.
And I mean, this is my man. Like, yo,
he had a delivery
at the crib, everything, and it puzzled me. So I'm just trying to play devil's advocate with this and wonder when he got pulled over,
what was going
the
on?
typical thing in their head, damn, I'm not going back. I'm gonna hit it. And then probably didn't realize that the person was crossing
that close.
The UPS guy was coming out or anything like that.
Fruits that
you know what I'm saying? Knocked over the bananas and everything.
Listen,
so
on this one, I kind of was leaning the other way, but like with T watching the video and whatever, even though you know what it is, you made a mistake, you jumped out the window, it shouldn't have took you
6 days.
Shouldn't have took you 6 days.
So I get where T's coming from. I get that, bro.
He was
again,
I'm a devil, the devil's advocate. We have to look at it because we wasn't there, so we don't know.
Yeah.
But once you know you did some crazy shit or whatever, and it looked crazy behind you, because trust me, when you peel out and you ride over somebody,
you know it.
Q did it.
Feeling that. You feeling
it. Hold up. 4 years ago, but it might have been 2.
I only know about 2, man.
He only know about 2. I like this.
Secret of this man. All right, look. Hey, but T, you still there, T?
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, I'm here.
Being as we all grew up in the hood, right?
Pineapple.
Like our tea, like pineapples. so being as we all grew up in the hood, we kind of understand the mentality sometimes of our homies that don't think first. And that's why they get caught up. You know, a lot of times, a lot of them, if they just talk it out with the officer, say, yo, all right, you know, my bad. I didn't realize that. Some of them would probably have less issues than running. A lot of them start to think, yeah, I got a prior. I'm on probation. I'm this, I'm that. They hit it and they do certain things. And now you got extra stuff added on. When all you could have done was just said, you could have kept it real. Officer, my bad. Yeah, I was smoking that little thing. You know, I got it. And some of them may let you off, some of them may not, but at least you don't have the extras on you. So because of that now, that's why the only reason why I was throwing the devil's advocate situation in, because a lot of us coming from that environment, it forced you to do these stupid decisions because you're not going back. You don't want to go back in. You don't want to this. You don't want to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I was throwing that out there. But it doesn't excuse the fact of what happened. And the fact that the moral compass for the individual should have came out. And she herself, I you know, we weren't there. But somewhere along the line, all the back and forth and don't worry about it, baby, I'm going to just put the house up and all that came into progress 6 days after.
Yeah, that's a long time.
I'm gonna tell you something too.
They must got a lawyer.
What she got to, she got to pay attention to that too. You know why? I tell you about the individual.
Yeah.
Because now that you put your house up, if it don't go the right way, Ricky, he gonna be down that alleyway running. You understand me? And now back to square one. So these are the things where you just have to pay attention to a lot of things. And I get it. Your ride or die.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand that.
Well, but
again, your ride or die is a representation of you.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather, they flock together.
Yeah.
If you ride or die, cannot morally say I did something wrong,
Yeah.
especially for the baby. I'm not saying the adults is offhand, but for the baby,
Yeah.
that should have hit you in the heart. Square up, because I'm pretty sure he heard the news.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The news had to have played that same day.
But if it's such a ride and die in 2 years, why aren't you married?
Nah.
You still on that 2 years.
Q.
I'm listening.
Hold on, John. Hold on, John.
Hold on, T. Hold on,
John.
T, I ain't cutting you
Hold
off.
on,
Hold on, T. I just went through the whole thing.
Yo,
The whole thing Q got from it.
Q looked at him. Q said, "But if she's not a ride or die for 2 years, how you feel marry her?" Listen,
Hey, you gotta put up 1.5. And
listen,
you just,
hold on.
Somebody,
Yo, T, get a pad out. He's throwing a lot of numbers out.
Hold on. No. You know what, Q? Hold on. You know what?
Yeah.
1.5. Put
Yeah.
1.5 at the top of your page.
Go ahead, T.
I want to hear what T said. Cause
You-
T,
You want the
Now you know the past. Hold on. You know the past 2 episodes, right?
yeah.
I always been getting on Q. Q been letting me down. Okay. But hold on. But tonight.
Listen.
Don't shoot.
Hold on. Let me finish. But tonight, when he said that comment right there, if he's such a ride or die, she's such a ride or die, why he ain't married you yet? That's the smartest thing I heard from Q tonight. And I love that quote right there that he said.
Yeah.
If he's such a ride or die, you put up a $1.5 million house, why he ain't even in yet?
Son, I'm telling you, she
One
got,
for a boyfriend, man.
she just got the bread.
Sounds like she's always been enabling him though.
I'm listening.
Q, I'm proud of you tonight, man.
Somebody put 1.5.
I'm proud of you tonight.
For me, when I do something stupid.
What was that?
Somebody put 1.5 up for me when I do something stupid. But you know what they're gonna tell me? They don't got it.
Hey.
Nah, it just sounds like she's always been enabling him. You know, certain people got those enablers around them.
You gotta call Mama, call
And
Uncle John.
this is how they gonna hit you. They gonna send Q to the bail bondsman with 2,000, but my bail was 4 stacks. I'm not going home. He gonna be over there at 1.5 something. Listen, man, but he was right. You 2 years in, you supposed to be further than that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a whole nother different topic for another Friday night.
I got the last one. This is just a cherry on top. And this is for everyone that has kids. MD, I know you an uncle, so you can touch base on this real quick. They want to bring back paddling kids in the public school system.
Oh.
In one state. So they trying to see if it works for this state, maybe we can branch out to other states.
Yeah, that's all they
Now they even brought out a paddle that they had a special paddle with holes in it.
Yeah.
Okay. To get that wind underneath it, getting
Put
your
that skin right up through there.
So for all the parents, the uncles, the aunts, and everything in between. T, I know you know. Do you agree with bringing it back?
Corporal punishment.
Do you disagree?
What you say, Sassy? Punishment?
Now it's called corporal punishment in the public schools. How y'all feel about that? I don't know.
Okay.
But watch this though. If
Well,
when they took paddling out,
uh-huh.
haven't you noticed like there's been an increase? Kids shoot the finger at the teacher go to the office, kid comes back, shoots the finger again, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. You can't do nothing. I mean, things so much.
MD, I ain't trying to blow you up, but if you hailing from New York, Them little niggas out there putting up fingers and teachers washing these niggas up. That's cool. I'm seeing these teachers hitting these niggas with the Rugen. Nigga, I didn't know if the teacher was Ken or Ryu. So this was going on but another thing too want is you to divulge what state you are, because I don't know if you 2, you 4 in. Definitely.
But what comes to mind to me,
first class.
But things have changed though. But things have changed in the education system where the support is not there and parents are not being parents. Where here it is, if a kid act up, and okay, I'm gonna send you to the office, or first I'm gonna call your parents up or whatever like that. Kids nowadays throw the phone at you, go ahead and call them.
Yeah, that's facts.
I see what you're saying, MD. That? I see what you're saying, but I believe that the discipline needs to definitely start in the home. And I think a lot of these parents are not doing their discipline.
At the home. And sometimes if they can't get it at home, again, there are times they got it at school. Once upon a time, that fear was there. That respect level was there. But a lot of that's out the window right now. And to say to probably attempt to bring that back right now, them kids will probably rebel. Yeah. They'll protest. You ain't touching me. Then you will have parents go be like, no, you're not touching my child.
Listen, I respect both what Sassy and what MD is saying. The funny thing about it is, like, I came up in an era where my ass got beat at school.
A lot.
I mean, you was a troublemaker.
I had it in parochial school for the most part, but my age group, not to blow me up, I'm a 74 baby, but when we came up, the village or the town raised your kids, including the parents, just like what you're saying. So that's why I'm in agreement with both of y'all and how you putting it out there. The problem right now is, in my opinion, it's too late to invoke this paddling, because ain't nobody get their ass paddled in about 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's too late.
Even me have become weak because my ass done got paddled more than enough time. I done raised 2. I'm putting all my business out here for y'all on the barbecue.
How you doing, Paulo?
All right? I got a 27-year-old and I got a 20-year-old. I've paddled the 27-year-old more than I've paddled the 20. Actually, the 20 is my daughter. And I haven't given her the business. But there was one night. There was one particular night that she was acting up. And her mama, my Bonnie, didn't know how to pull that trigger. So I told her, if you don't keep this kid quiet, I'm going to go in there, because she done been in my room about 13 times, opening the door. Oh, I can't sleep. I can't this, that. You know, the playing around that kids do. Every adult and everybody that's on the check-in notice it. Yeah. And guess what? Her mama couldn't handle it. I didn't take no paddle, no ping pong paddle or nothing, because that's my princess. But I had to give her that act right. Gave her that act right 3 times. And that baby went to she you know how Eddie Murphy said you did the deaf shit. She did about 4 hiccups.
And
her ass went to bed. For the 13 times that she came to my room, interrupted me, she went to bed in about 13 seconds. So I'm a firm believer in that paddle. But I will tell you, in my opinion, it's too late. Because you know what? America, no matter what state you in, red state, blue state, we could get crazy. We all as parents became soft. That's my opinion.
Well, you don't think it's the system, the government?
Not all parents, though.
Family?
Not all.
Not all parents. Because there are some parents out there that still believe in the old school way of doing things. But again, it's not about just the factor of paddling. You gotta.
You know, them parents ain't getting bailed out by Tiana or Baby Daughter, right?
That's true too. But again,
if that paddling parent out.
But again, if you're going to paddle, still have that communication, still have that talk for them to understand. Okay, this is where the problem is, and this is why you getting it. Because again, then within all of us growing up Caribbean,
right? Yeah.
How often did the parents come back and talk to you? They might have warned you a couple of times, but then after that, it's like just like what you said. Didn't I tell you?
Right. The Caribbean family's a little funny. They came back like 3 weeks or a month, 4 years later, and told you why you got an ass whipping at 12, but you 15 now. You thought you was 13.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You get an explanation.
Yeah.
My mom just told me at 48. Now I'm on a need to know basis. I said, nigga, I'm like I'm a quarter century dead already. Like, that's all I got left. I only got a good 25 in me right now. Where I'm at. But she said the Caribbean family don't express things like how the American family, and not trying to say that the dynamics is different.
It's just facts.
We're just brought up
differently.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I think that's where it come from. Where you said earlier the village growing or the community.
Yeah.
Oh, used to.
Used to.
Past tense, because it ain't the same like how it was back in the days. And MD, I personally seen it myself. I did the substitute teaching thing, right? And I remember I called a friend of mine first, and I asked him. I said, "Yo," because he was subbing at a high school. Now he told me, "Yo, come to my high school." And I remember saying, "Yo, high school. I don't want to deal with no high school kids, man, because that definitely is like a sign for destruction right there." He said to me, "Nah, man, take my word. Elementary and middle school is even worse." I said, it can't be worse. I went to the middle school. Right?
Hold on, MD. This is the shit that I be talking about when you come out. They invited me out here from another town. I never knew my John was a substitute teacher.
That's a surprise to everybody.
I'm looking at Q. Q is like, hold on, it's
I'm
the
not
chair.
a teacher.
I said, no, nigga, it's not the chair. This is like Major League Baseball right now. This is a fucking knuckleball right now. You was a teacher?
I was a cool teacher. Hey,
look. Every fucking teacher want to say they a cool teacher, but this nigga was out here paddling ashes.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. It did not last long. It did not last long.
I figured that, but
it did
he
not
was like,
last
you know
long.
what? I'm gonna hang this shit up and I'm gonna go do 30 copies on Fridays at Kinko.
Did not. Yo, I put that resume in so fast.
Can we get your age, dog?
He
was a teacher.
Hey,
he was a rapper. He was a.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let them know I'm the original Heyman. Okay. I got. Anything I played? No, anything I played. Yo, let me tell you something. I had 3 jobs.
Listen,
in one day.
Listen.
Listen. You think you love money, G?
We're gonna hit y'all with some math. Get y'all pads. We had 3 jobs, 2 years, and counted it on the 4th year. It might have been 5 jobs. And to be right, divide that by 1.5.
No, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
It just comes back to teaching.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
He threw me a loop.
MD can tell you, yo. I remember starting at the school, right? And I remember just taking the course.
That shit don't even sound right.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Look.
Elementary, high school.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
All right,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He was a gym teacher.
I'm dead serious.
He was a substitute gym teacher.
I begged I begged the principal, yo, put me in the gym. Put me in the gym.
I'm good.
The teacher kept saying, yo,
I'm good at gym.
The teacher kept saying, yo, but I need you somewhere else. And yo, gym, man. So why can't you just substitute for the dude in the gym? Because I figured, hey, gym,
can't go wrong.
Everybody get a ball. You know? Yo, I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo,
you see this nigga's curriculum? You see the curriculum?
The principal.
Choose Jamaican. I see you, Chip.
The principal kept going at it. Nah, I need you in the math. I probably got to put you in math. I said, yo, I'm not good with math. He said, yo, don't worry about it. You don't even have to do nothing. The teacher's going to leave you everything. All you got to do is put it on the board and watch them. Like, damn, that's what we got to do. So what happened if they ask a question? He said, he said to me, all you got to do is say, I'm the substitute. Oh, wait for your teacher to come back. She'll deal with that. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, all right, sounds simple enough. This is middle school. I'm taller than these kids. All right, cool. Yo, MD, I think it was like the same week I was there.
They was gonna wash that nigga up in 2 seconds.
Yo, I remember something.
Them kids came in there and said, what's the curriculum? He said,
I said, yo.
Balls.
I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, I was sweating bullets. Because what it is, you got to get up in the morning. You make this phone call to find out what schools, but the principal had already put that in progress. So I don't have to do that. I know where to go. So now, Jim. The thing with it, no, because originally how the teachers do, you get up in the morning for the subs, you make the phone calls, and then you pick what school you want to go according to who's out. So I'm figuring, all right, the principal said, I want you here. I said, all right, cool. I go there, and I remember in the course, you cannot, no matter what, have any contact with these kids. And I remember reading it, meaning that if a kid comes and hug you, hey, what's up there? You got to back up. You can't, no physical contact. And I remember reading it, and I was like, that's crazy. I mean, I understand, but that's crazy. So if there's a fight or something, I remember asking the teacher, said, nope, can't get in it, can't do nothing. Leave it alone.
Look how crazy that was, because before, when you was a child, before you got to the substitute teacher status, teachers used to hug us and all that.
Can't do it.
Listen,
can't do that no more.
Can't do it.
Don't even answer that. I only held them ugly bitches.
You can't do it.
I held every ugly nun. The only cool guy was Father McCoy. I don't know if he's still alive.
He's dead.
He's just throwing daggers in my heart right now.
Thanks.
He was the only dude that was official. Only white priest that we know that can walk inside the hood. So big up to Father McCoy.
No, but going back to it, the thing with it, like you said, and like I think T, you mentioned it also, the system. The system put it in place where these things get out of hand, and once you get out of hand, now you have, and I think it's plotted out that way.
Systematic, yeah.
It's plotted out that way because if you look at everything and how everything moves, check it now. I remember that first week I went out there, a fight broke out, right? So I'm coming out of I think I was coming out the principal's area, and these kids was coming out of like the lunchroom area. There's 2 girls fighting. I'm walking past them to go to the gym. So it was another teacher opposite of where I was, and I'm watching it. I can slowly see like, something about to pop off here. One girl start calling one a B name, and then they all in each other. Then they start rolling. I went to go break it up, right? And I remember that teacher ran over so fast and pushed me out the way. Hell no, what you doing? I said, I was about to break them up. He said, hell no, you can't touch them. Don't touch them. You crazy? He said, call security. Securities. Oh. That's it. So I'm saying, oh, damn, I forgot all about that. So with that now, I had to sit there and just watch them. And I remember one of them looked at me and said, nigga, what you want? And I was like, I said, yo, shorty, you talking to me? So and DJ had to look at me again and say, yo, what are you doing? I said, oh, my bad. I forgot again. So I had to remind myself constantly that
the teacher went away.
Yeah, but no, because the way the little girl went at me, like you want something? Like, you want some of this? Yeah. And I remember, and what made it worse is security took a while to come. That was one. But then her mom's, and now mind you, it's the flip side. This was a white girl. Okay. Her moms came up to the school.
Not a Becky.
Her moms was on some, yo, bitch, yo, what up, bitch? And I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, it's like that. So, okay, now we know why she is the way she is.
Okay.
Because the first thing the mother said, Yo, did you kick her ass? You better have kicked the ass, because if you ain't kick her ass, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I was sitting there, I'm like, word. And I remember saying to the mother, yo, calm down. Everything's good. Like, yo, the mother said to me, yo, don't say nothing to me. And I looked at the mother, I was like, you know, let me walk off, because I'm gonna get fired out of this place today. So let me just walk off. I walked off. But seeing the mother, it goes back to what we're saying.
Yeah, it starts in the home.
Right now, they know the rules and the regulations. It's not there. And with the parents second it, they solidify it for them, like, yo, do whatever. If a teacher come, knock them out.
And they also know what the system set there for them.
No, because another thing, don't mean to cut you. I can get in more. I remember too, a kid said something to another teacher. Said something, like, call the teacher something like some whack, yo, you was that. And the whole class went off. And all the teachers said, yo, shut your ass up. What? Yo, the kid went and said it. Next day, principal, Saki, come to the principal's office. And all the kids are like, ooh. And you sitting there as an adult watching this, you're like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You gonna scold the adult?
An adult for a child.
For what, a kid? And then for the adult to tell the child, yo, sit down in the corner and shut up. It's a weird situation, but it's plotted that way.
Yeah,
because they got is what, prison privatization, right?
Yes.
You got to fill up these private prisons with the delinquent children.
And they grow by the numbers.
There's a third factor. The third factor is enforcement. Okay. Presently, I'm retired right now, so I did my 20. Oh yeah, so I'm good. But
you gotta tell them what 20 you did, because it sounds like you did a bit.
So I did do a bit.
He's been working from what? 9.
You stupid. I love this guy's math, bro. His math is always on point. Well, we had a joke earlier in the car, so I love this dude for that. Now, I did 20 years as a New York City correction officer, Rikers Island. Right? There ain't no more such thing called an enforcement. That's why when you watch the news down here or wherever you tuning in from, you see what's going on in NY. And you know why? Nobody out there paddling asses no more. Okay? Police ain't doing it. Neighborhoods ain't doing it. And the parents ain't doing it. So we all together as a collective. But like I told you, in my opinion, it's kind of too late. Like every time you guys want to invoke something,
it's out of hand.
It's too long. Like I had this talk with my wife and my daughter
too late
on the plane that they getting down here, seeing my family. And my wife and both of them, and my wife and my daughter make great points. It's like, yo, how you gonna have somebody and now they're saying we're gonna have a certified paddler. Who the fuck is this? I'm going in, I paddle asses like I'm going in. I'm certified that I'm trying to make your ass come all the way out your nostril.
It's
I'm
very
going
stupid.
Yeah,
so
like, come on.
That paddler gotta get a course of paddling. A degree in paddling.
Like, nigga, you know you've been smacking your wife ass in the bed, and or vice versa. Hey, there's a lot of alphabets out there right now. So everybody won't be in there. Hey, I ain't with that yet. Well, I don't know what we doing inside the bedroom.
So you got,
listen, if the kid is older than this age, we're gonna give him 3. And if they under a certain age, we're gonna give them 2.
So
So my wife says so.
You won't get paddled. You won't get paddled today. The paddler is not here.
Yeah.
You get paddling on Thursday.
Oh, Billy, you fucked up.
But wait until Monday.
Wait until Monday. The paddler called out sick. What type of bullshit is that? like somebody grab that paddler and go in on his little. Like these are the stupid ass shits that's gonna be coming up. Then you got parents like
Mr. Brown, you can't do it, Mr. Brown. Wait until Cindy come on Monday.
Oh, Q the paddler. I know my kid needs 4. Sometimes you think it's 2. Then you want to do the 1.5. Like, what's the median of this? Like, These little niggas did some dumb shit. Go in their ass. But you know, hey, like I told you, we laughing and we joking about it, but this is like a real serious topic. And then you also have to look at the state that invoked it.
Missouri.
And
St. Louis.
Go about the color states or whatever. They all the way down in Podunk, whatever, man. I don't even know if they got hills down there. I think that shit just flatland. Like their excitement is corn.
What are you studying?
You know,
but if it was up to us, just to close out. T, you still there, T?
Yeah, I need to hear some.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. T, you got good vibes, man. Like, tell me what. No, for real. Yeah, tell me what you think on this paddling thing, cause my wife was like, "Listen, I don't want nobody paddling my kid ass." But then I'm like, "Yo, but you soft."
Yeah, that's the next thing too.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah.
Cause listen, I like to get my ass paddled every now and then. I ain't. How this is gonna work out? Fuck we doing here? Nobody getting paddled in this motherfucker. Everybody running around here acting crazy. So, and I ain't taking nobody on no first class shit, nigga. That's my own, nigga. So, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I'm here.
We don't ride.
You got a crazy with you, man.
No, what but my thought on that, yeah, I read that the other day. It's they trying to pass the law in Missouri.
Yeah.
I think it's Missouri, state of Missouri. You know, for all of us, we grew up in the era where you had to be hard.
Absolutely.
It was a rugged era.
Yeah.
Now it's soft.
Yeah.
You can't beat no child now, and can't beat them in school. So
things change.
The way it's going now, I wouldn't want them to do it. No teacher beating my child. I'm gonna handle that shit at home.
It's the same.
You know what I'm saying? The discipline gonna be like what Sassy said. The discipline starts at home.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question, T, because you hit the nail right on the head. That's the same thing my wife said, and I'm gonna ask her back. So I'm gonna ask you from a male perspective, as a father, a uncle, cousin, whatever. You could even be a stepdad. What do you do, or how do you rear your child when in some houses we know it's supposed to come from the house itself, but there's a lot of households right now that don't even know how to rear children. What do you do? What do you do with what do you do with a 15-year-old that had a baby? And we're not even gonna put it on like the youth.
Yeah.
There's some 25-year-olds, there's some 30 years old. Like, I don't want to beat my child. I don't want to beat my child. Like I told my wife, I said, you see what happened out here? And these niggas putting Tommy in the corner for 15 seconds. I said, what happened next? She said, what? I said, nigga, Tommy them came back with an AR-15 and wiped out a whole Walmart.
Yeah.
What we doing here? What we doing?
Yeah.
It's like
Fox.
Shit is a hit or miss.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I ain't trying to put you on the spot. I'm trying to get your vibe. And
that's
but
talk, yeah.
Well, I know what you're saying. I agree with you. It's just you know, now it's not too many dads in the household that have that discipline. Now it's the mom trying to be the mom and dad and trying to discipline the child. Kids ain't scared of moms. They're not scared of moms.
No.
You know, you need the dad in the household that spike that fear in the kids when they fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And what you were saying with the kids.
Hold on, T. You talking about the old school house?
Yeah.
I was about to say, T.
Because let me tell you something. My mom's, if I say the B word, I get in trouble. I'm 48. She's still alive.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about right now.
Listen,
I'm talking about right now.
My mom's was a devious type of person, son. Like I remember I got fly.
No.
Oh, okay. Can I get those quick?
No, I'm talking about right now. I ain't talking about then. You feared your mom. So I'm talking about now. Kids don't fear their mom right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you absolutely right. But I'm just leaving on this.
They don't feel mom or father.
My mom's gave me something at 3:00 in the morning. I got fly with my aunt. My aunt said something to me. I said something back to her. I'm like, all right, well, I ain't getting nothing, so I'm good. I'm good bread. I went to bed. Nigga, mommy came home around 2:45. She said, nigga, we got a date. I said, what we doing? Going down there for BBJs or something? Woke me up, brought me out all nice and calm. Son, gave me the whooping like what I gave my daughter, nigga. Like, my daughter had ace breaths to bring it back. what my mom's gave me in my auntie hallway, it took me about 38 breaths to bring me back. And then she just said, like, cordially after you get your ass whooped, on now, nigga. On out that room, on in, cuddle up behind your cousin, lick your wounds, nigga. I woke up in the next morning, this nigga's like, nigga, did you get attacked by a Wolverine? Like, what? He said, what happened to your pajamas? I said, I can't even share this with you, nigga. If you didn't open up that one eye to save me, you ain't even trying to give me 1.5 on the bar. Like, but T, I got you, brother. I ain't trying to kill you, but I just had to share that, like, how, because people don't get it. Like, we got our ass beat.
Yeah.
People like, oh, I'm just gonna go in the corner for 25 seconds. 25
That's the reason.
Get that nigga fucking 15 lashes with that bamboo. He ain't never gonna act up again.
But as T said, the household, too many fathers missing, man.
Yes,
too many mothers growing.
But again, hold up.
And the dudes are going softy.
T. Now, me and you, we always, and MD and a bunch of us, we always sit down and kind of we try and plot out all these things that's going on in society. Now, for me, I sit there and I watch everything that's moving. This ultimately is the game plan. And I'm going to tell you how. The black family, the black female now is the more dominant situation. Not only that, but financially, they make more now, right? Even though everyone is screaming out equality and want more.
It's not
facts. They're making more. So you have those factors. Then you have the men now that are too soft, right? So now between that, now you have all these people that had their freakish intentions are now in churches, schools, all these different places around these kids and different things. So now you can't really leave these people, your kids, in their hands anymore, per se, to say like how it was back in the days, because now with people suing for the slightest little things, with people gender situation, there's so many sensitive gray areas now that these are the plot lines that will bring your child to come check him in the big house. Because the big house is that manufacturer.
Money maker. It's a money maker.
You understand? And the problem with it, again, with
you got investors.
You have a lot of single moms raising these boys,
holding it down.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the father is a critical factor for both sex. Male and female.
Yeah.
So with you disrupting the household and getting rid of the head, snake gonna die eventually.
That's another show.
No, definitely. I'm not gonna go deep into it.
Females,
but I just wanted to skim that.
A lot of the dudes.
Because again, when you hear these laws and all these things coming around, trust. This has been mapped out. Everything in America has always been mapped
planned.
You understand? So this is the thing why for us, and this is the reason why we have these platforms and why I invite people to come in and get in the conversation, because it's you acknowledging certain things and understanding what's around you. It's not the fact that you get up and you just walk out, you feel happy in your job, you feel happy. The thing with people nowadays is until it happens to you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the main thing why I try to educate everyone on this platform, is to say, you don't wait until it happens to you.
And it turn up at your door,
And that's why I always quote that one Bob Marley quote, always stuck with me when I was a kid, because I didn't understand it at first until I got older. So when it rains, it rain on everyone's house top. You understand what that means? And when I was young, I didn't understand. Like, what do you mean? If it rains, of course it's gonna rain. What it means is a lot of people don't really business with it until it start dropping on their house, and now they got a leak. And now it's like when I heard Sock had a leak, I don't care. My house is good until damn. The thing with it in our neighborhood, we need to start focusing more on a lot of things and to help these kids to avoid the big house. That means if your neighbor disciplines your kid because he came by and he did something, You don't go at the neighbor now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You bring the kid back to the neighbor. You say you apologize to him. And then you say, you know what? Your lawn need cutting. You're going to cut your lawn for the next couple of weeks.
You know,
you understand? It's a respect level.
Yeah,
but the opposite part of it is the kid will come now and he'll tell you something. And the dad come, he threaten you. And then the mom's come behind the dad because she the head of the household now. You know what I'm saying? And she telling him what to do. And now that's the society we live in.
Yeah,
that's
unfortunately.
I've been the neighbor lawn for the last 6 weeks. I got I just went outside and picked up the wrong fucking paper. It's over. And it's over. You see what I'm saying? This little nigga like, yeah, nigga, cut my lawn. Use the walkable. I said, nigga, it's a mile. It's an acre. Get it done.
You know what I'm saying? That's that upstate New York.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me ask something though. Because he said he read the article, and I appreciate that you read the article and did your homework on that so we could go back and forth.
He's a lawyer.
No, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's good. Because some lawyers be out there pump faking on some Brett Favre shit like they know what they doing. T like, But T, did at the end of that article, if it was the same article, how do you feel about that whole state in Missouri? There was a couple of people that chimed in, but they said for the majority of that state, was okay with the paddling. So what I said, I kind of leaned back and was like, fuck going on in Missouri?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go out there and buy me like 40 acres and a mule. I'm paddling on. You want to go out there and take a trip after this shit? We link up, we get certified?
Certified paddler.
Certified paddler, baby.
She laughing.
Man,
It seemed like
I don't know, man.
No, I like you read it,
I
so
don't
I
know.
know. It was funny. It just struck me.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that.
Sassy, you felt that way too?
Yeah, there was like, instead of them getting suspended, just paddled my kid. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yo,
hold up, these niggas got burgers.
Some parents don't have the heart to paddle or even discipline their kids like that. So
that's the thing. But you know, I've been traveling, right? So I'll tell you something with a lot of them, Arkansas, Missouri, certain spots in Chicago. A lot of things that go on in these little towns where these kids don't have no outlet. So certain spots, even in Orlando, I go through certain neighborhoods. Yo, these dudes is tweaking off of that fentanyl and different things. So the thing with it, when they, again, have no outlet. We had PAL, we had YMCA, we had certain little things. These kids nowadays, you don't have nothing. You're bored in these little backwood states and certain.
It's the isolation.
You understand? So they get into trouble because they mind.
That's not why they started the metal world.
I think another problem is the
just said, huh? I asked John, ain't that the reason why they started the metal world?
I'm saying.
I got it.
Listen.
Yeah.
You might not even be talking to me tonight, nigga. I might be an avatar.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. Again, like that's what we spoke about again. Don't think that it wasn't mapped out.
It is, yeah, pretty much.
You understand what I'm saying? It's mapped out. And I
gotta go watch that movie, The Purge, because that's what we're heading for.
So this is just some food for thought. Try to remember that everything you watch
is programmed.
It's not for entertainment.
It's programming.
It's programming.
Just get that. Understand that. Just the word itself that says programming should tell you what time it is. You remember you watch Star Trek, and it's not so much about technology, evolution, blah, blah, blah. It's mapping these things out. Star Trek. Then years later, you get this phone. Then Matrix. Then years later, you tapping on your thing and you swiping. You're doing all these things. These people, they know what time it is. And they know how we are. We're gullible for certain things. Anything that'll make your life easier and move faster, we're there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why now they can track us. They can do everything because we're hers. You understand? Payphones separated us from them. Cell phones, gotcha, bitch.
Bring us.
Yeah,
This is
we
somewhere
brought
I
them into
want
our
everyone
home.
to just pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay phones?
Smart devices, because they got smart refrigerators that will tell you need some eggs.
But this is the thing what I'm saying to you.
How much
Just,
you need?
just the little small things in life. I took
That
a
makes your life
photograph the other
better.
day. I forgot what state I was in, but I saw a payphone. Thing was clean as clean.
Working?
I don't know.
It wasn't working.
I had one at my old job in Cali. That was the only payphone I saw after like a lot of years.
Well, I gotta take a picture of this.
I think I got one of them antique phones.
No, it was so clean.
No, it's a payphone straight up.
No, it was on the wall.
No,
payphone.
I got one.
I'm gonna leave it for Jaja and Q when I get out of here. I'm gonna send them a picture they go post next week Friday. Be front on the payphone. This shit didn't even have a receiver, nigga. Yeah,
it didn't even have the cord.
This shit had a jaguar that jumped out of a mountain and bit the whole bottom shit off. I was looking at shit like, oh. It was still standing though. My wife was like, that shit got a down toe. Absolutely not. Fold me home.
But that's just the thing where I want everyone to understand, man. You don't have to fall into the matrix. Trust.
Yeah.
You do not have to fall
Go off the
matrix.
grid.
Come off the grid, man. Do you? All right. So I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. MD, our special guest for the night. Big Sock, family for life. Sassy.
T.
That checked in.
T.
Listen, appreciate
Madness.
Yo.
As always, man. Hey, plug the show, homie. Plug the show.
Remember.
Yeah, follow us at Tough Talk Podcast Miami. All on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. That's where you can follow us.
Always.
And hold on, and one more thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing. If you want to hear some tough topics, that's where you follow us at Tough Talk Podcast Miami.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I'm gonna have Sock call you on your show when you do it. You give me the heads up when you're doing it, and we're gonna invade the show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yo, check us out on all the platforms: Facebook, Anchor, Amazon Music, Audible, Pocket Caster, Podcaster, Radio Public, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and of course, iHeartRadio. And most important, go out in the world and be somebody. Get your ass out.
Go out in the world and be somebody.